2021 was a year of strong prices for grains due to robust international demand. Will that continue into 2022? Michelle Rook talked to an expert to find out.
Joining me is DTN market analyst Todd Heltman. Todd, let's talk about soybeans first. South American weather and demand will probably be the keys in the first quarter, but the demand situation is different than it was a year ago, isn't it?
Yeah, last year we were incredibly focused on China and everything they were buying up. This year, that's not the case. It's really domestic demand that has this market on fire, and in particular, it's soybean meal. There just seems to be phenomenal cash demand for physical meal in the U.S.
So soybean exports are behind where we were last year at this time. So can crush make up for that?
You know, as I look at USDA estimates and try to crunch the numbers, I don't see how at this point. We're just about done with our export potential to China, and it looks like we're about 24% below a year ago. But I can tell you technically from looking at the market does not seem to have a concern with that math problem, and probably USDA's estimates are going to have to be adjusted somehow.
So if South American weather stays hot and dry into January, will we stay above $13?
Of course, that just adds a little excitement on the non-commercial side. And so you're right, that'll be watched very closely. I think we will stay above $13. The crush value has been incredibly strong. Usually, you know, the crush premium is maybe $1.50 above the soybean price. We're trading closer to $2.50 above. I mean, it's just an extraordinary incentive to keep crushing those U.S. soybeans.
So what is your marketing advice for soybean producers?
On soybeans, I just see no rush right now to price things, either old crop or new crop.
So let's talk about corn, because here demand is strong both domestically with ethanol and with exports, right?
Yeah, exports have actually been doing quite well. Of course, we don't have Brazil's competition this year. They got hurt by drought last year. And the demand from the ethanol side of the market has just been phenomenal here in the fourth quarter of 2021. Now, we've seen that ethanol price really come down significantly since Thanksgiving. It's come down over $1 a gallon. So that concerns me a bit. But even with that drop, we're still seeing profitable margins at the plant and very generous bids from the ethanol plants for corn.
So do you think this market is, either from a cash or a futures perspective, going to be able to continue to hold above $6 on corn?
I think that's probably going to be a bit of a difficult struggle. We could chop sideways a bit in the first half of 2022. And I think any price you can get over $6 for old crop corn is a very attractive sale.
So when do you suggest corn producers make some new crop sales, especially keeping in mind the higher fertilizer prices?
If you got a reasonable fertilizer cost locked in, let's say your cost of production is looking well under $5 a bushel, and you're not in a drought risk area, $5.50 might be attractive to, say, forward sale 25% of next year's production. But without those factors I mentioned, I see no reason to be in a rush right now.
What about the wheat market? We've had very tight supplies globally of milling quality wheat. Will that continue to keep that market pretty well supported?
I have to say I'm a little skeptical here. Fundamentally, the answer is yes. We should continue to have tight supplies at least through February without much threat from the market. I think the wild card here, again, is end user buying. And we know that at some point when that end user buying gets satisfied and it shuts off, that rally's over.
So marketing advice going forward?
We've recommended being 75% sold already in all three wheats. So we're just playing with the remaining 25% of 2021 production. And with that, I'm willing to be a little more patient for at least the next 2 months to see if we don't get another buying surge and challenge the highs. But if we get to the end of February and it hasn't happened yet, I'm not going to be too patient with that last 25%.
Thanks for your outlook and analysis.
Thank you, Michelle.
That is DTN market analyst Todd Heltman. Thanks for watching Ag Week on YouTube. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content. We post new videos every Saturday.